My name's Alesha. I'm one of the owners of Upshift. We have this 2012 Mini Cooper Clubman available for rent. I know if you don't already own a Mini, it can be a little confusing. There's a lot of buttons, so I just wanted to quick do an overview of them so you know a little bit about what's going on. You have your typical cruise control here, and this is going to be the volume and the radio. This is going to be your lights to turn your brights on. You pull it back just to kind of flash somebody. You push it forward and it makes it stay on. But if you do that, if the stick doesn't stay forward, you have to pull it back to turn your brights off. There's going to be buttons on the side. The button on this side is what scrolls through all their different options here. It just shows you your average miles per hour, the time, the temperature. So you probably won't need to get to it, but this info, if you press and hold, then that scrolls through how you kind of check what's going on with the car. We're always going to keep the car in top shape, so definitely something you don't need to worry about. So the knob here on the right is going to be the windshield wiper. If you pull back, it's going to be your sprayer. If you press it, that's what keeps the windshield wipers going. If you go up, again, if you press it, that's kind of a mist. Up is just a very slow, and then you press up again, that's gonna, and of course it goes faster. Press down to make it all stop. And then if you want the rear wiper to go, and that, just press it to make the rear wiper go, that's when you turn this dial. You have sprayers, or to make it go a lot. Again, it does rain in Florida, use that. See, the key to make it start, you do have to insert the key into this slot here. It's going to be a push to start. You do have to push on the brake after you press the button, but that key just inserts. And to get it out, you press it, pull it out. Sorry, I'm pushing too many buttons. Hit the brake, press the button to start. Moving to the air, this is pretty basic. This high and low, this is going to be where it's going to hit. This is the temperature, air circulation, defrost, AC. That's pretty simple. You've got your CD. Moving to the radio, so if you scroll, there's different presets. This is going to be the volume. To scroll through your different presets, it's just the knob on the right. If there's a certain channel that you want, let's say you're looking for 107.1, that's our local country radio station. To scroll by number, you have to hit the manual button and then scroll, and you'll see it scrolls by station. So if you want 107.1 to be preset as your number 2, let's say, you just press and hold 2, and it'll be set. So then when you scroll back to 2, it's set at 107.1. Mode, this is going to be to change, this is your tuner, that's going to be your radio, satellite. There's no XM radio on this, but if you do have a Mini on your own, that's what that would be. To turn to CD, that's that. Auxiliary cord, that's how you switch to that. The auxiliary plug is going to be down here. You'll see there is a USB port and an auxiliary port there for you to plug into. Do provide you an auxiliary cord that you can plug into for that, as well as a phone mount, so you can mount your phone wherever you would like. And then there's the USB as well, and to select it, you just select wherever it shows up on the buttons. So let me get back to that. So if you want to go to the radio, you just select that, go there, or scroll manually. This menu, so to sync your phone up, you're going to go to phone, hit the Bluetooth, and then pair, and with that you open your Bluetooth on your phone. You're going to see it's going to show, this kind of really gives you instructions on your phone. When you're searching for the Bluetooth to pair, you're going to see Mini, you select that, and then once it finds each other, it's going to come up with the passcode. It'll say it doesn't match, you just say yes, and it'll pair it up pretty quickly. It's really pretty automatic. But that'll be able to sync your phone for phone calls. It doesn't sync for music, it just syncs for phone calls. So that's kind of phone. You can't answer phones, you can talk through the speaker, on your phone with that. The computer, that just shows all your average consumption speed, how much how many miles you have left, what the temperature is outside. And then, I'm on the wrong one. Config, that's, you won't, if you'd rather see it in Celsius, or you want to change time zones or language, things like that, that's where you do that here. I'd really prefer you don't, because I'm not sure how I'm going to change it back, but you know. And then that's for mini help, don't press that. On the right side, this is in front of the passenger seat. You do have a secret compartment here. You just tap that, that'll open there. You can store your phone or other little valuable things. It's kind of, not a lot of people know about that. And then the glove box, you just hit the silver button here. And then we have this here. This is where all of the tow information, insurance, and whatnot is going to be stored. So just find all of that in there. If something is to happen, you get pulled over or get into an accident. So we do have a panoramic sunroof with this Mini Cooper. There's screens on the front and the back to open it. You just pull open the screen, which opens up the glass. To open up the glass, it's this middle button at the top. You just hold it and it'll open right up. And then you can also pull the screen forward. It's a little too sunny and you still want sunlight, you can pull that forward. If not, the back one opens up too. If you do want to get airflow in the back, it cracks open. It doesn't open all the way. If you have it all the way closed and you tap it, both sunroof mirror doors, what do you call them? If you just tap it, both will open so you can get airflow both sides. The other buttons here, these are just the lights. Just click them, you can click them either way. So there's going to be a lot of ambient lighting here too that changes colors. You can see this is kind of blue. That's this one, right? Yep, that's this button over here that changes the ambient light. If you press it forward, it changes the color. If you press it back, it changes the brightness of it. And when it blinks, that's when it's at the brightest, and then it'll go back down. If you want it to consistently cycle, you just hold it forward. It'll cycle through a bit until it blinks. That's when it'll be set on permanent. So then it'll consistently cycle through all of those colors. There we go. And now that'll consistently go. The other button here is going to be the light that's in the back. Pretty simple, hit that. You can also just press the buttons. That one up front is going to be the one in the middle. I think the only other thing is going to be the seats. So it's not an automatic, but there's going to be two different levers on the seat to adjust it. The one that's on the side makes the seat go up and down. The one that's right in the front, it's a bar that you pull up that makes the seat move forward and back. We also have the armrest here that slides open. There's space for storage there. It can also pull up if you need to. There's an extra cup holder. And then to move the seat backward or forward, it's kind of going to be right in the seam of the chair. If you pull that, that's what moves the seat forward and back. So I think that's it. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us. We'll help you out, but I think that about covers it. Thank you.